Hey everybody, welcome back to Flat Creek Outdoors. Today is a weekday and it's gorgeous and I just had to get out here and do some work. So the sun's actually going down now. I've got maybe an hour of daylight left, but it's 75 degrees today and I just had to get out, like I said. I've got this pile of oak logs over here. I had been stacking that up for a while and I've got a lot more wood that I've taken down in the last week or so that I need to start bringing up here to the wood yard. So I'm going to get some of that cleared out, get it cut and split and stacked hopefully today. We'll see how much we can get through. But while I'm doing that, I wanted to share with you my kind of latest firewood measuring technique, which is a super cheap and super fast solution, and I wanted to share that with you. So follow along, it's going to be a fun one. I got the truck cleaned up for the first time in months, looking pretty good for 4 years and 70,000 miles. That new utility trailer is already coming in handy. There's a guy on Facebook Marketplace the other day advertised that he had a stack of logs. It was mostly treetops from where he had some logging done. And he offered that stuff up for free. And I said, I got a trailer. Let's go get some. I could only dedicate about an hour to cutting, and that's what I was able to collect in an hour. And there's plenty more if I want to go back there. He's only about 15 minutes from the farm here. So I got that, and I got all those other trees that I've been showing in the past couple videos that I've taken down. So I've got quite a bit of inventory here ready to be processed now, and really need to get cranking on that so we can get it stacked and seasoning so I can sell it this upcoming year. The last week I was able to use the trailer for the first time. I filled it up and delivered a load. I made $270 off of that load, and then I was able to go and pick up this stuff that I just showed you. That might be another $200 worth of wood once it's split and seasoned and all that. So anyway, I'm happy to see that the trailer is starting to pay for itself. I figure while I'm here, I'll start chipping away on some of this, start getting it split. And we'll cut on that other oak, get some of that split. And like I said, just need to start getting some of this stuff split and stacked and seasoning. When it comes to measuring firewood, you guys have made fun of me a little bit at times in past videos. I've done a couple different things and nothing really consistently, but I tend to always have a hatchet with me, and sometimes I'll use another piece of wood and use it to measure off 16 inches and then score the piece of wood or take a chunk out of the piece of wood with a hatchet. I've done chalk. I've used the bar of the chainsaw to measure, and usually if I'm out in the woods, actually that's what I'll do more often than not, is just use the bar of the chainsaw. But when I have logs laying down ready like this, what I started using, and I really like it because it's faster than any of the other methods that I described, is, well, maybe you've heard of the Minko marker. Let me introduce you to the Sticko marker. Here we go. This happens to be a treated piece of 1x something that I cut down, and we were actually going to use it as a stake. That's why it has that end cut there like that. And then I put a piece of duct tape at 16 inches, at 18 inches, and then up here 16 again, and then I know 18 is just a little bit past that. If I want to do 18, I generally do 16. I'll only use the 18s if it looks like I have an odd measurement with like the last 2 or 3 cuts on a log. Then I'll use the combination of 16s and 18s to try to make the best use of the remaining section of log. But anyway, that's how I do it. And then I just grab a can of marking paint, $6 marking paint like this. You can pretty much find at Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, or any other hardware store has some kind of marking paint. There's even some generic ones out there that I've seen less than these, but this is the official Rust-Oleum fancy marking paint, and it is a whopping $6. And so $6, a scrap piece of wood, and we can quickly measure wood like this. Now here's a good real world example of going for 16s versus 18s. This little piece of log here, I guess, was about 36. So I just put a dot there on my 18 spot, and then I'm just maybe a hair over where 18 would be on this end, and that'll work out fine. We'll have 2 18-inch pieces there. If you saw the video the other day where I took down that leaning maple over the mulch pile up in the parking area, I showed in there that there was some fencing growing in that tree, and I thought I cut up high enough that I would have not been anywhere near where that fencing was. But I was wrong. Now, I never hit any with my saw when I was cutting in it, but as I was splitting, I found numerous pieces of fencing. Look at this one. Got a piece. Can you see it? Piece there, piece there, piece there, piece there. So anyway, you never know what's going to be inside of a tree. I've seen some pictures online of some crazy stuff that people have found and seen inside of trees. I haven't really seen anything crazy, but this is all the way in near the center. You can see the grain of the tree there. This is all the way in near the center, and that's probably a 30-year-old tree at least, and the fencing was way, way, way inside of that tree. I'm going to go grab another wheelbarrow load of rounds out of the trailer, and that's probably going to wrap it up for me tonight. The sun is quickly going down. I know it doesn't really look like it on the camera, but the camera is compensating for the fact that it's getting dark out here. So I'm going to thank you for watching. I'm going to let the camera roll for a little bit while I wrap this up. If you got any questions or comments about what we do on our channel here at Flat Creek Outdoors, or what we do on our property, by all means leave those below. If you enjoyed this one, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.